14 years ago, a tragedy of a terrorist attack happened. I remembered it, I still remember it, and I'm going to remember everything that happened that day. I'm trying to actually talk this kind of hard because everything's still fresh in my mind. 9/11, September 11th, 2001. And already I'm getting emotional. The United States of America was attacked by terrorists. The terrorists decided to attack and land on 3 targets, both of the Twin Towers, and the Pentagon. Flight 93, however, did not. The passengers rose up and stopped it from happening. I have a little time card and everything, so let's see. Flight 11 hit at 8:46 on the North Tower. A little bit later, Flight 175 hit the South Tower at 9:03. Flight 77 at 9:37 hit the Pentagon, and I'll have pictures up showing what happened. This was an unprecedented attack. This shocked America. It still shocked me. I remember I was at a private school at the time, just a kid, I want to say middle schooler. And we came back from something. It wasn't lunch, maybe it was PE, I want to say lunch or something. Because it was delayed till we knew. Well, we found out, and I was devastated. Everyone was devastated. All the kids were trying to figure out, how could this have happened? I mean, for children, we were worried. We were thinking, how could this have happened? How did it happen? Why did it happen? And everything like that. It was very odd. And it was very, very scary for us kids. And we still had a normal day of school, well, for the most part. Teachers had TVs on, watching the news or the radios or something. We didn't learn anything that day. There was no true class. This was really just us in our dress uniforms, praying, thinking, things like that. And for a Presbyterian school, private school, there was a lot of praying and hoping. I have a total death count. I might display it on the screen, I don't know. But almost 3,000 people, no, over 3,000 people died. If you include the terrorists, 19 terrorists, 2,097, let me rephrase that, I already messed up, 2,977 civilians. And let's not even go into the aftermath, where you had to have rescue workers working in, people getting sick because the building debris and everything like that was toxic. I mean, you can't breathe in the stuff that they had into your lungs. And I don't want to show too many pictures this time, because I don't want people getting too emotional or memories popping up. For me, I can't do too many pictures and everything. I have too much empathy, apathy, things like that. I remember this all too well. I feel it. I remember coming home, watching the news with my dad, and it was just rage. the American people are outraged once they found out this was a true terrorist attack. They wanted blood. They wanted blood. And we kind of got it. We went to war, we tried to find Osama, we tried to find terrorists, things like that. For better or worse, that's what we did. And the American population wanted the blood. I'm not gonna say if it was good or bad, anything like that. But there was a lot of rage. However, from that rage also came a new sense of unity. People stopped doing a lot of stuff. Tensions kind of eased. Americans realized we are Americans. We are united. We are strong. We can do great things. We can become unified. We can help people. And that's what happened. And sadly, that's kind of waned over the years. And people don't remember. People don't keep that sense. They don't keep that patriotic feel. Or things like that. This is the Pearl Harbor of the 2000s. It just, I mean, everything in it bad, and I got memories popping up of pictures of, I was nowhere near New York, no, I was in Virginia, but just everything, that feeling of dread, the feeling of sickness, the feeling that this could be more. For all we knew, terrorists had already started smuggling nukes or something like that, but I don't want to go into that. I do want to thank the men and women, the K-9 units, everything like that, who responded to this. And others who were just, they understood and they were ready in case this happened anywhere else. And I want to thank them. That means officers, EMTs, firefighters, military, all of that. I want to thank them. This is a personal thanks to them right now, as I remember 9/11, 2001, 14 years later. It's hard to keep talking about it. And I'm going to share something that does drive me nuts, is when people have forgotten. They forget what 9/11 was. And they just walk around, everything like that, like nothing happened. Nothing ever happened, and it drives me nuts. For me, it has always been my tradition on September 11th to always wear all black. And I always wear all black because it's mourning colors. It's not mourning like sunshine, but it's mourning, such as sadness, loss, things like that. That's what I remember, is that we lost so much. We lost sense of security, we lost people, we even had economic difficulties after this happened, because the Twin Towers were without trading centers. But we didn't fall. We kind of got sucker punched in the stomach, but we did not fall down. We stood. We were strong. We are still strong for this. And we were united. But that is not the true point of this vlog or blog or whatever you want to call this. The true point of this is just to remember what happened. And with my channel and everything, I want to make it a tradition, this being the very first one, that every 9/11, I will make a video. That is my promise. That is me swearing that I will do this. Hopefully I will never forget or anything like that, but I will say this. I want people to remember. I want people down in the comments. Tell me, what were you doing when this happened? What were you thinking? How were you feeling? Everything. Let your emotions out with a comment. And just remember all the brave men and women who had to respond to this. All the victims of this terror attack. The resounding vibrations of what it meant. Please, I beg you, comment. And then after commenting, go out there, thank a police officer, thank an EMT, thank a firefighter, thank a trooper, thank someone. Thank them. And even if they weren't there at the Twin Towers, just thank them. And if you know anyone who was at the Twin Towers, buy them a cup of coffee. Buy them lunch. Buy them dinner. Do something like that. Show your appreciation. I will be heading out later today to go to a hangout place for the officers and everything, and you can bet I'm going to be hugging some people because I love them. I appreciate what they've done. And it's something like that. Anyways, before I do anything, I want to talk one last thing. You know, when search and rescue, we're searching through the debris and everything, they used K9 units. Those K9 units had emotions when it was happening. They didn't want to stop. I mean, you had them getting their paws lacerated on glass and metal and everything, and they did not want to stop. They wanted to get the job done. You had them actually full-blown emotions. Even the animals knew about this, and they were mourning. The dogs and everything, you had to have rescue workers actually hiding in the debris for the dog to find them just to increase their morale. Because the dogs were getting so sad just finding bodies after bodies after bodies. And it was an emotional thing for the dogs, too. They shared our emotions that day. And I think there's only one dog still alive from this. But it just shows you what happened and everything, and I'm sorry, I'm getting way too emotional. And I don't want to try to be emotional about this, but it truly struck me. I have vivid memories of this. And I always have had a high degree of empathy, and this just, it's done it. So, I'm going to post a couple of pictures. There are not many. I apologize. I wish I could post some videos in here of this, but I haven't done any. This is going to be a very bad video, and it's going to be a start. And each year I'm going to make a better one. So, if you aren't an American fan, tell me what you all thought. If you're British, French, German, Japanese, Chinese, Mexican, Canadian, whatever. Also tell me how you felt when you found out the United States had been attacked like this. I will be watching comments. I'll be watching them like a hawk. And I gotta ask one thing. No troll posts. If you act like a troll post, I'm just going to delete. No conspiracy theories, please. None of that, please. I beg you. None. And, oh God. Just tell me everything in the video that I've asked. Tell me how you felt. like and comment the video. I will not have this monetized. I will not make a single cent off of this video. Because it's not right to be making money off of a tragedy like this. It's not right. So this will not be monetized. If you see an ad, let me know. And with that, I'm going to stop my recording. This is a post-commentary one. I'm using Movie Maker to make this. So, we'll see how it goes. Thank you. If you're Christian, God bless you. Wiccan, Goddess bless you. Any other religion, please, I hope you be blessed. And hopefully the next upload I do will not be this depressing. And I shall see you all in my videos. Goodbye.